I think it's really tricky because, as I said, like we're usually not very good at giving up stuff in the short term, if it's painful. And some of it is true. Like if we kind of give away data and it makes our lives easier because we can use Facebook for free, it's very difficult to say that I don't want to do this. And the way that I like to think about it, and it's really just like a personal take on it, is like whenever I download an app, for example, like I'm asking myself, is this something that I would want for example, like people in my family. So when you kind of make decisions about other people, usually you take into account like a longer perspective more than a short-term perspective. So that's one way of just kind of trying to overcome the limitations that we have in like this feels great in the moment, but it's not really good in the long term. And then the second question of like, should we kind of give more should we actually be happy to give up autonomy to some extent because the computer might make better decisions? I guess that also kind of really depends on the context. So we know, for example, that people are happy for predictive technologies to be used in the context of healthcare. So I think it's really kind of whenever people see that there's a clear benefit, and when you don't have the suspicion that the company doing it is just kind of trying to exploit you for profits. And I think that's when people are willing to kind of say, okay, I know my own limitations. I'm willing to kind of give a little bit more decision power through an algorithm, for example. But for that, I think a lot needs to change in terms of like convincing people that algorithms can be trusted, that companies can be trusted to use their data responsibly. So I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're there at the point where people are happy to kind of concede decision power to algorithms and companies.